Good morning, everybody. It is Monday. I am leaving. I have 14 miles, 14.4 miles into Stevens Pass, Skykomish. This was my spot last night. I don't know if it's picking it up, but this is where I camped. I got in about 10 o'clock last night and set up and starting to sprinkle right now. I don't know if we can catch it on the camera at all, but yeah, it was raining, sprinkled a little bit, so I want to get up and get going before the rain begins. All right, let's get down trail. Finally got a little clearing, stopped raining, caught up with Nausicaa and Rabid and hike in with them. We're about 7 miles from Stevens Pass. It's called Mig Lake, M-I-G Lake. Oh, it's nice when it stops raining. Oh, there's a toilet. I never seen a toilet outdoors. Huh. It's almost worth walking over there for. What could this toilet look like? I ain't gonna walk. That looks too far. But that's the first toilet sign I've seen since I've been on this damn trail. Wonder if it flushes. It's got full plumbing. It's amazing. Heated seat. It's probably one of those Japanese toilets. Just everything. Massager, reach around. It's got it all. G'day, everybody. So, it's raining again. As you can see, I'm in my happy gear. Got a little lake down here. But the beauty just doesn't matter anymore. I did my 27 and a half miles yesterday because I knew this rain was coming. I only have probably 4 miles to town now, but it's just one of those days, Seattle, Washington weather, where it's just gray, gloomy, drizzling shit. The depression weather makes you think about everything and makes you depressed. Starting to come down really good right now, but yeah, so it's another, went from a great day yesterday that I pushed to get where I'm at to today, and I caught up with some hikers I've hiked with in the past and saw in town in Snoqualmie. Caught them, but they're in front of me now. I'm not in any hurry. My feet and ankles hurt. Just look at the trail. This is all you walk on. That's it. Just rocks and rocks and the whole. I hate Washington right now. I don't like the trails. Rarely do they have smooth, groomed trails. You're just walking over boulders and rocks, and the trails aren't real groomed at all. Hardly anywhere is there a groomed trail in Washington. It's probably because it rains so damn much that it just wash out, so they leave all these rocks in here. I don't know why they can't do it some like the Sierras, but it hurts. My ankles are killing me right now. Oh shit. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna put the phone away because it's coming down pretty good and I'm miserable. Got the Washington depression going. I need some coffee and a recliner and some Netflix and just some, I don't know, my pajamas and a blanket on a recliner and about 17 naps and some hot chocolate and some ice cream and another nap, and then 2 more movies, and then a documentary, and then some YouTube, and then some hot chocolate, and then a nap, and then take a shit in between all that somewhere, and maybe have some adult activities with a female. Alright, that's all you get. I gotta go back to depression. See ya. Good morning, good morning. This is my room. Room 11. Look at the snow coming down. I don't know if you can see that. It's through a screen. Back up. But yeah, snow's coming down. Not good. Hold on. The camera doesn't really show, but it's snowing pretty good here in Skykomish. We're at the little cafe. I think a lot of people are throwing in the towel. Alright, so there's Hotel Cascadia in Skykomish. That's where we stayed. This is the first time it's cleared up. It's still sprinkling, but you can see it got snow down here. It has been dumping all night, all last night. 4,000 feet elevation. Headed over here. There's the post office across, right there with the flag. Across the train tracks. We're headed to the whistling post, where we got about 5 hikers calling it today. Stevens Pass has probably got a foot of snow on it. We have 4 days of good weather coming up, so I think I'm gonna try hiking in tomorrow and decide then. If it's bad, I'll turn around. Alright, that's the Cascadia Inn and Hotel, Cafe, Restaurant. It is like 9 in the morning right now. There's hotel on that sign, cafe. Okay. You got the whistling post right here. That's a cool bar. Visited that the last couple nights. Over across the street here, you got the railroad tracks. You have the post office right there where the flag is. Looks like a house. And then the only other thing you have here is a pizza place, which I think I can get a view of, and a gas station slash like general store, a Chevron. And that is over here across the bridge. Not sure if I can see it from here. I think I may. But yeah, the sun is out right now. It is a cool, probably 35, 40 degrees here. No, I don't even think it's 40. But yeah, that is the Chevron right next to the bridge right there. And the pizza and deli is back there. And that is basically the town. Everything else is vacant. Not really anything here. Good morning, everybody. As you can see, I am home, back in California with the pool. And the most important thing, that sun, which you don't have in Washington. So I'm just kicking it right here in my chair. Just had some fruit bowl. This is what I do in the mornings when I can in Cali. Wake up, get some sun. Nothing like Washington, the end of Washington. Oh, this feels good. This feels bomb right here. It's good to be back in Cali. I love it. I want to say thank you to all my followers and friends and family and everybody that followed me along my epic journey along the PCT. I know I did not make it to the terminus, but I've pretty much been saying that I don't care if I make it to the terminus the last month and a half, 2 months on the trail. I'm just going to take it as the weather as far as I can go. I could have continued. I definitely could have continued and waited out the weather, but I don't have an extra month to sit there and play games with the weather. I had a great time. I was going to hike out with IB Tat at the end from Skykomish. He was in Leavenworth. I was in Skykomish. It's the same exit from Stevens Pass. We were talking and we were texting back and forth. I almost hiked out with him and Feathers. I'm not sure if Feathers and him even hiked out, but I ended up not hiking out because more hikers came in the following day. It was just going to be me only leaving from Skykomish, and like there was like 9 hikers in Skykomish that all threw in the towel. Some UK, some German, Australians, Sirloin. Everybody was quitting because of the cold, rainy, super rain that happened, and everybody was freezing. We came into Skykomish with, hey, easy Cujo. We came into Skykomish with lots of rain, so I did like a 15 mile, I think it was 15 or 17 mile hike in the rain that morning to Stevens Pass, and it was like 35 degrees at the high, and we were freezing. All my Gore-Tex gloves, my waterproof shoes, my waterproof gaiters and waterproof rain pants, everything was soaked through. And I learned right then that waterproof shit does not mean a thing in Washington. I had my poncho over top of my rain jacket and I was fine. I was warm. My feet were getting cold, my hands were getting cold. I was a little chilly, but I wasn't bad. But that was 5 in the morning till like noon. So I can't imagine getting soaked like that and then just hiking into a wintertime condition and then waking up frozen with all my gear frozen and everything wet. And I talked to some other people that were out in it and turned around and came back in. Sorry, but the sun's blinding me. It's what we got to deal with in California. But I talked to Colin. You can see Colin in like one of IB Tat's last video. I hiked with him since the start of Kennedy Meadows, off and on. He came in the day I was gonna leave with IB Tat. He hiked a couple days with IB Tat, but even he said no, it was too much. He came in the day I was leaving, so he got caught in that rainstorm, and he said it was absolutely miserable. He was cold. He had brand new boots. Him and IB Tat went to REI in Seattle just like I did, and he got nice boots, and his boots were soaked right through. He was freezing, he was cold, and he threw in the towel that morning, and that was kind of my deciding factor. IB Tat was worried about him, wanting to know if he made it in. My cousin was out, White Chocolate was out there. I couldn't, there's no cell service from Stevens Pass to Canada. There is Wi-Fi. You can use your Facebook Messenger when you get to like Stehekin or whatever, a couple other little towns, but there's no cell service. So that was another determining factor. So I didn't want to be miserable for 2 weeks. I wanted to enjoy my hike, and I did enjoy my hike, except for a few days. Most of the days I really enjoyed it, and that's what I wanted to remember about my hike, was enjoying it, not hating it, not being out there going, why am I doing this? Got 2 weeks, what am I doing? For 2 weeks of just misery? No, hell no. So I just want to thank you guys again for following. Sorry I didn't make it to that terminus. I was 180 miles away, basically like, I don't know, less than 2 weeks away. If it was summertime, we would have blown right through there at like 25, 30 mile day. So 30, 60, 90, 180, that would have been like a week. But because it was winter, it would have been 2 weeks to 3 weeks. I'm pretty sure IB Tat and them are still on the trail. I did see a video he uploaded. that he had 60 more miles. So that meant he had went 120 since I was supposed to leave with him. And I know when his videos come out, he's gonna show that that was a terrible time. Actually, he would have had 3 days of decent weather and then hitting the storms. 3 days of decent weather at 32, 35 degrees is the high. That was the decent weather. The sun was gonna be out. It was gonna be at 35 degrees. That means none of the snow was gonna melt. You'd be walking through snow. He would have had it knocked down by the group that I was with, Nausicaa and Beats and Rabid Rabbit. They went out the day before, and I was gonna go out and wait one more day for IB Tat so he could heal his ankle and foot and dry out, because he came in miserable. You check out IB Tat's most miserable day on the trail coming into Stevens Pass where we were at. So I told him, yeah, take one more day and then we'll hit it. I said I'd rather go into it than just quit. I'd rather go in and say, you know what, screw it. But I looked at the weather, and the weather was going to be terrible. After 4 days, it was supposed to just be raining, and I did not want to sit. I didn't want to sit in hotels. I couldn't afford it anymore. I was at 6.5 months of trail life and being on the trails, and I was done. But anyways, thank you guys for all following me. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for commenting, those of you who did, and thank you for just supporting me. And it was great. It was fun talking to people and meeting people all along the trail, and even commenting with people on YouTube. I had a good time. And stay tuned, because we'll see where we're gonna hike next. I got my old job back. Well, I start 1 week from today, or 1 week from Monday. So get my old job back and right back into normal society. Yeah, so I'm here. It was a really slow start, I'll tell you that. Coming back into town, it was depression for 3-4 days. I sat on my couch. I didn't do anything. I'm sore as can be just sitting here. And I'm starting boxing Monday or Tuesday. We have my son and I, we're gonna get back into the gym and start boxing. So not gonna give up, gonna stay in shape this time. I've lost a lot of weight. I don't know if you can see, but I am still in good shape, so that's a good thing. I lost like 45 pounds on the trail. But all right, guys, we will talk to you later, and thanks again for following. Thank you, guys. Also, one other thing to show. Got my man cave ready. Just got a new sofa bed yesterday. Stepped it up. My buddy One Gear is coming over. He finished the AT. We started the PCT last year. Here's my bar I made. It's all pennies. Framed this all in. But yeah, my buddy's coming over tonight. He got off the AT. We're meeting up. One of my best friends, known for 20 years. So yeah, here's my man cave. It's good to be back in SoCal. Rams, LA Rams. Got the Lakers, got the Angels. That's right, Angel fan, Laker fan, Rams fan, and Cali fan. That's video. One Gear and lady friend made it.